evening. We were back fishing today. The last two videos was at Long Lake and did the movie review, didn't we? Featuring a pack of Rolos. Because they're nice. Before I cook some proper food. Anyway, my last Rolo. Who I love enough to give to my last Rolo? Queen Honey Pot, this is for you. There we go, hon. Eat it. But you're not here to eat it, so I'm going to have to eat it in a... Anyway. Straight off to work, we came here. Well, went home first, obviously. And I decided, let's go fishing. Because I'm off work tomorrow. It's the first night trip we've done for a while, probably a couple of months. It's been doing afternoons. Anyhow, I don't know if you can see the rods down there. In the dark. And there's someone fishing opposite. Oh, don't like that. I have no idea who he is. His name could be Billy, Barney, Terry, Gwillem, Bert. Oh yeah, Bert. Could be a peeper then, wouldn't he? Anyway, hopefully I get some fish. And I'm going to cook some food. See you in a bit. Morning. Oh, so nothing last night. See me. And there should have been. There's loads of fish showing out there, but I've had nothing. I haven't even had a knock really. Did sleep well though. So little. The old fit rods and the lake, but there's fish all over the place. But that guy still fishing opposite. I haven't heard his rods go off either. So it's strange, you know. This is bloody August. Should be having something down here. Anyway, I think it's time for some breakfast because I'm hungry. Anyway, let's have some breakfast. Well, it's not good. Oh, what on earth have I done there? A scar on my face. It's not good. Anyhow, having some lunch. I still had no fish. This is shocking. I mean, like, this is prime time year and nothing. Anyhow, it's time for the lunchy poems. Oh, John's Ledge, which Queen Honey Pot got me onto. Oh look, it's a pot. Queen Honey Pot, I've got a pot of pasta and sauce, mac and cheese. Nice. And of course, in there, we've got the salad cream to add to it. Make it lush. Make it look, yeah, no fish anyway. Oh, I'm really getting down. I want a fish. This is not funny. Oh, Marge, we haven't said hello to Marge. We always say hello to Marge. Anyway, I can eat my lunch, pray for a fish, because I just want one. Well, we're down by the water's edge now. Rods? Yeah, we started yesterday. We had one off the jetty, one down in the right hand margin, and one cast over there. I've swapped that one. He's now about 20-25 yards over there. Not that it's made a difference. Oh, where was that? Something flapping about. Because I've had no fish, so it doesn't really make it painful. There's a guy fishing with his girlfriend, so I imagine she must be rough. You are rough. I mean, let's turn to the story about Pervy Pete. So, Pete was a young guy, pervert, bit of a peeper, and he was going to meet his girlfriend's family and spend the night. So Pete thought, well, yes, John's home for the night. He was going to meet his girlfriend's family and spend the night, and he thought tonight's the night with his girl. But Pete was a bit of a creep. Pete, not that this is a story, it's a made up joke, by the way, so anyone watching this called Pete, this isn't you. This is just because that was the name I read when I heard this joke. Yes, it's a joke. So Pete went into the pharmacy and he spoke to the pharmacist and he says, I want some condoms. I'm meeting my girlfriend tonight, but I want me to spend the night. Tonight's going to be the night I'm going to have my wicked way with her. And the farmer said, oh, good luck, and he gave him some condoms. And he was walking out, and old Pervy Pete thought to himself, hang on, I've seen pictures of her mother, I quite like the look of her. I think I'll have a go at that as well. So he went back in, and he said to the pharmacist, quite fancy her mum too. Let's have some more condoms. The pharmacist said, it's a bit wrong, but here's some more condoms, and good luck. So when he got to he went home then, got to the evening, and Pervy Pete walked into her house, sat down, with her mum was there, the girlfriend was there, and so the father walked in and brought in the food. And Pervy Pete lowered his head and began to pray. He did this for about 10 minutes. His girlfriend tapped him on the shoulder and said, "Pete, I didn't know you were so religious." And he lifted his head and looked at her. He said, "I never knew your father was a pharmacist. It's not my joke. None of these jokes are mine. I steal them all." Anyway, I hope I'm going to be packing up in about 45 minutes. I've got 45 minutes to save a blank. This looks quite nice anyway, doesn't it? Shame there's no fish. Anyway, let's tell you a story. Some people watching this might know this story. It's nothing to do with fishing at all. And this isn't one of the jokes, this is a true story that happened to me 18 years ago. Involving my very, very drunk father at the time. God rest his soul. Anyway, so it's February 2005, me and the old man, I didn't have a driving licence at the time. It was a couple of years before I passed my test. And we'd gone up to Bedfordshire, which, in case you don't know my location, is over 200 miles from where I live. Anyway, so we'd gone there and spent the night at my auntie's the one night, and the second night we spent the night at his friend's Bill. Bill might watch this because Bill's still alive. Anyway, if you are watching Bill, long time no see, hello. Anyway, so we spent the night at his friend Bill's, and we went to the pub, we had a few drinks, and then we went back home and went to bed. My father, being the alky that he is, or alky that he was even, decided to go looking through Bill's garage in the night. I think he found a bottle of Bacardi and a bottle of whiskey, and he drank them both. Bear in mind, we were driving, because I didn't have a licence, I couldn't drive on the motorway, was driving home the following morning. So we were going, so the following morning he comes out, he's like, get up, and he's like, "Why is he so off his face?" And he would get in the car, going down the motorway, and he's driving in the hard shoulder, driving everywhere in front of lorries, everyone beeping their horn because he is completely off his face. Anyway, so I said, pull in the next services, and my idea was to ring someone, my mother, one of my brothers, for some advice. So I left him in the services. Bear in mind, this wasn't far from Bedford, 200 miles from home. And yeah, so I was in there for quite a while. So I was on the phone to my brother, my mother, and then the plan was, they said, you take over driving, get off the motorway and come home the A roads, because you can drive those. Just hope you don't get pulled over because your person sat next to you, who's meant to be your instructor, is completely hammered. So this was the plan. So I go to find him. He'd gone. He'd buggered off. So I had to get my brother Mike, and he was very nice. Probably the last nice thing he actually did for me, because if you're watching Mike, you know you're an arsehole, don't you? Anyway, so he drove up to Bedford, and he picked me up. He had James with him as well, and they picked me up, drove up there, and took me home, and got home, and somehow father had made it all the way back to Blenavon in one piece. God knows how, but he did it. And his excuse was, well, you were gone a while. So I don't know where he thought I'd gone, and he just left me 200 miles from home. He did say sorry eventually, because, well, it was a pretty bad thing to do, wasn't it? Anyway, like I said, some of you know this story, some of you, well, most of you probably don't, but it's nothing to do with fishing. But as the fishing's so not good, I thought I'd share it is, looking back on it, quite funny, but it wasn't very funny at the time because I was abandoned 200 miles from home. Anyway, half hour, is it? Half hour to pack up, still no fish. Oh, give me a carp. Time's ticking. 10 minutes to pack up. Oh, still no fish. Oh dear. Oh no. No, it's alright. I'm sure I'll get over it. Anyway, after last week's film review, who wants to see more film reviews? I was thinking of doing one of like just really, really, really bad films, you know, like films which should never have been released. I have enough of them, so yeah, if you would like to see more film reviews, just give me a like, comment, anything. Make this trip more fun than it is, because I've had no fish. Look there. Ooh. Wow, but just take this, don't want any food. Surely they must be hungry. And right at the death, John gets a fish. John, the man of the moment. It's not massive, 11.5 mirror. But when you're blanking like that, I can't blank here in August because Caveman Clive will never let me get the end of it. But here's a closer look. You know, he ain't bad at all, is he? Not bad at all. I'm not moaning at that. Especially, I couldn't handle it. Like, anyhow, let's get this back in, and no point me casting because it's time to pack up and go home. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed the trip. No doubt there'll be a goodbye message in a minute. Might take some photos of the lake, and I hope you're all having a good day. Well, that was it. That's the trip. I've just got home. And yeah, I think I caught the sun as well. Yeah, catching the sun, John. Anyway, yeah, I've just been informed. Well, I've just read. Marge is at the dentist today, so be brave at the dentist, Marge, and hopefully you get a sticker for being brave. Anyway, until next time, that's it. Hope you're all enjoying yourselves, and I hope you've enjoyed my silly video where I'm just rambling most of the time, because that's what I do. Anyway, all the best, people.